Alrighty, hello gamers, welcome to the first VOD review. I truthfully got this one instantly, but I've just been doing admin stuff in the facility, so I haven't gone around to recording this video yet. Let's go, Ascension 10 complete. Anyways, the reason why I got this VOD instantly was because it was the perfect demonstration of what I'm looking for in terms of finding things to VOD review. Because this is the first one, I felt this would be a good thing. This is a good one because I am also still in Great Ball League when I got this VOD, but the value found within it is good enough to overcome the fact that we're in the depths of the ELO ranking system for this game. Tangent. I hate the ranking system of this god. Oh my god. Please, it's been done to death on how to do ranking systems over so many different games. Please, at least give us a leaderboard so we can see where we're at in the general population. Okay, moving on. So let's start with the first thing. I'm playing Raging Bolt Ogerpon in this VOD. There's several reasons for this, but Raging Bolt Ogerpon is a really good deck to improve one of the main skills I am fundamentally weak in still, while also letting me get in a high quantity of games. What deck you should be playing to improve will differ dramatically and drastically from mine, so don't take me playing Raging Bolt Ogerpon to improve mean you also need to play Raging Bolt Ogerpon. Cut to 419. I don't know why I wrote that into the script. Well, I know why. Okay, so standard things happen and we're in the Raging Bolt mirror match. Can you go to 419? Whatever. So this matchup is heavily dictated by who can get the first two prizes first, or who can manipulate the prize trade in such a way that they get to the first 6 prizes first. Why? Put the thing away. Why is it? The game plan of going to a one prize board state in Raging Bolt is less reliable now due to the Pokemon I currently have in the active. Wellspring Mask makes it so that if you're going first in the matchup, you're heavily favored due to having a bunch of ways of getting 2 prizes. Here's my issue as a player. I need to figure out the best way to get 2 prizes here from this spot and for the following turns. Here's the deck list. Now, think fast, Chucklenuts. You have 15 seconds in order to determine the best way to play both this turn and the next, and you have access to every single card in your deck effectively due to having access to Noctowl, and you're currently heavily favored. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, did you get a game plan? Did you struggle? Because I struggled. I struggle a lot in these moments. If we watch myself play here for a sec, we'll now notice that I am suffering from cognitive overload. The main reason why you should be doing VOD reviews is to try and overcome cognitive overload. With hindsight, I can now tell you what the perfect play for this moment was, but in the moment, I am so lost. The issue I encountered was tunneling too hard on a Wellspring Mask line. I got too fancy with it, and I wanted to knock out their fan Rotom and Hoot Hoot at the same time. So, the best play here was actually Evolve Hoot Hoot Noctowl. Grab, where is it? Ultra Ball and grab Ultra Ball and Urban Vessel from Noctowl. Use Urban Vessel, getting rid of Energy Switch to grab Grass Lightning or Grass Fighting. It just depends on what you have prized in terms of your energy types. Then use Ultra Ball, getting rid of Lightning Professor Sawdust to grab Teal Mask Ogre. Oh, no, not Teal Mask Ogerpon. See, I'm dizzy even while hindsighting. Grab second Noctowl, evolve Hoot Hoot into Noctowl, grab Nest Ball, use Nest Ball, grab Teal Mask Ogerpon, use Teal Dance, attach Grass Energy to Ogerpon, draw a card. That doesn't really matter. Use second Ultra Ball, grab Raging Bolt, play Crispin, grab Lightning, Fighting, attach one to Raging Bolt for turn with Crispin's effect, attach the other manually, Prime Catcher up, oh, sorry. Prime Catcher up, Teal Mask Ogerpon, and your Raging Bolt. I had to practice this play before. That's how dizzying of a turn this was. Then Bellowing Thunder, discarding all 3 energies to deal exactly 210 for knockout, getting 2 prize cards. Did you catch all that? Was that the play you would have made? In fact, there's probably a better play to have made here, but we'll go back to other plat to discuss that. This is the first purpose of VOD reviewing, reducing the amount of thinking you need to do in game by offloading it to thinking outside of the game. There's a few ways to actually overcome cognitive overload in these spots, but VOD reviewing is one of the primary ones that will help you improve the fastest. Another one that would have helped me a lot in this spot is Deck Mastery. Deck Mastery is an umbrella skill and has several branching paths that you can improve, but Raging Bolt Ogerpon isn't my main deck currently. It is just the deck I play on low ladder, so I'm less concerned about my deck mastery and more concerned about resolving this cognitive overload. But if I was more comfortable with the deck, I probably would have found something similar to the line I demonstrated on PTC GSim. Side note, I love PTC GSim. I forgot to export my game log for it, but you can just like take spots like that, export them, and play them through like what would you have done in this same spot. Anyways, so now let's get to the meat of the issue. I go on to lose this game because the play I made lost me all my resources and I didn't find a knockout on the following turn. The question I am now asking from my VOD review is, what should I take away from this in order to help me in the future? In this instance, for myself, it's practice complex sequencing. So let's make something actionable from that. The immediate idea that comes to mind to help me in spots like these in the future is to just solitaire, aka play the deck by myself and just sequence through the plays I would make in different openings with Noctowl. I would do this at least twice a day, one where I pretend that I'm facing a single prize / evolving deck, and one where I'm facing another big basic deck. I would roll to see if I'm going first or second that game, and etc, etc. That turns my improvement into a SMART goal that I can measure. SMART being an acronym for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-based. I would continuously VOD review my games to see how effectively I make my Noctowl plays during this time period, and when I think I'm comfortable enough with it, I would then move on to a new skill. I hope that all made sense, and I think that will wrap it up, the first in what I hope is a series of videos. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments down below, or consider joining my Discord or Metafy and asking me there. Once again, both in the description. I do hope you like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye!